Just a final one here, Minister. You had success this week, your climate bill getting through the lower house. It's now heading towards the Senate. But in a way, is the legislation symbolic because it can be wound back if you lose office in 3 years' time?
Well, the legislation provides certainty, and the legislation is a reflection of the mandate that we received from the Australian people on the 21st of May. That's the important point to make here, and what it does is end a decade of paralysis and uncertainty which the former coalition government gave to Australia. I mean, their party room was so completely divided that they paralysed the country in relation to this, and Australians voted them out, you know, in large measure because of that. And so what we have now is a breakthrough for the country, and this is going to be good for the environment, but it's going to be really good for the economy. It's going to be good for jobs. Business are crying out for this because they want the certainty that comes with this legislation, and this is going to enable economic growth. It's going to be enable great jobs to be created.
Do the Greens have leverage over you now? They've said this is only round one. They don't want any more funding when it comes to new gas or other projects. So do they have leverage over you here?
No. The Greens will say what they say. But what we've sought to do is to honour the mandate that we received from the Australian people on the 21st of May. And that's based on the comprehensive policy that we put to the Australian people during the election. And this legislation completely reflects the policy that we announced last December, that we took to the Australian people in May, and that and the mandate that we received for them at the election. And that's what this legislation is. I mean, the Greens are going to say what they say, but what we will deliver is what the Australian people asked us to deliver.
Okay, but so you won't budge when it comes to new coal or new gas projects. The Greens can expect to fight on that.
Well, we haven't budged. I mean, what we've done is presented to the Australian Parliament exactly what we said we would do. And so people know our position. And that is what we were going to do. That's what they voted for, and we are going to honour that. And Australians can absolutely expect that what we presented to them before the election, what we said we would do if we were in government, is exactly what we will do in government.
Okay. Richard Marles, the Defence Minister, coming to us live from Geelong. Thank you for your time this morning.